Greetings, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. We're going to be continuing our Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 playthrough. And we're going to try to finally finish the rescue series that we've been on. Alright, we are here on Via Argentum. We're looking into missing silver. Here in Grund, so we're going to have a look around and see what we can find out. Hey, what is up, Jeff? You did not miss anything. We are just now barely starting. Once we get the rescue done, assuming it doesn't take all night, I found some pretty cool side quests that I think will be fun for us to do. Alright, so we are a nobleman who's interested in learning about...
You can't be here.
Why?
What does your job actually entail?
Bloody hell, kidder, you can't be in here. Master Buresh will be scunnered, if you must know. That's where we crush the ore, and these furnaces are where we smelt the silver. Now get out of here before the guards spot you. Off you go. Quick.
Alright, so I guess... Alright, we need to come over here and talk to Buresh first. So let's do that. Sure, we look mighty noble out here running around hopping fences.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
Yeah, I've heard silver is being stolen here. That's probably the way to go.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here. Up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How the hell much is a quintal?
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a hryvnia of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 hryvnias of pure silver per day.
That seems like a lot.
When it rains, it pours.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Every step is counted and checked. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
How many corves were delivered from Horsham, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places. See you later.
Yeah, I imagine it would be easy to make somebody meet with an accident here. Oh. Looks like drinking on the job is definitely a thing here.
God be with you. What would you like?
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Fine work. Come and take your pick. Vegetables, horseradish, delicious horseradish.
Well, looks like we're not allowed just anywhere. Why did I go slugging through the mud? That wasn't very smart.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
How do you like working in the smelter?
Oh, I cannot complain at all, sir. We got a nice pile of chink from the yield, and we are dry and warm.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I cannot complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke, and he pays us well. From what I've heard from the other smelters, it's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
Hey, what's up, Ashu? I found that knight that you were telling me about. Since we can't get the best armor, maybe later on in the stream we'll get the second best.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing at all. I graft all day, no time for looking around.
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here, in our smelter, that would mean some of our lads are involved then. You get the rope for that. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Sheem over there. He's not afraid of anything.
Shima, huh? Which one of you Sonny's a Shima?
All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing.
Some tats on the streets.
And that's a nice earner,
So this is how they crush ore in bulk.
Otherwise, you'd have
Corf
come back
here,
by
corf
now.
there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange.
What's operating the machine?
Oh, he burnt himself on the furnace. And he wasn't so keen on the job.
At your service, sir.
Where's this Misha guy at? I don't
My
think it's
humble
any of you,
respects.
is it? No, no. Ah, here we go.
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here before the guards see you. Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Ah, you hear that? I'm a noble sir. No, I did not pet the cow. On my way back in, I'll try to remember to do so. That was quite rude of me. Alright, so where are we going, guy?
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. Why are you here, Henry? Surely you didn't come to investigate the theft of silver on your own accord.
Christian of Pisek sends me.
The steward of the mint? And why did he send you? Because of a rumour. They say silver keeps going missing from the smelters.
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines? So Sir Christian really has some suspicions, doesn't he? Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
Wow, this is the most options I think we've ever had. So type exclamation mark VOTE space and the number 1 for the top option, number 2 for the second from the top, and on down. Let's see, the top option, I'm telling you the truth, or I'm telling you nothing but the truth. Medium chance of success. Number 2, easy chance of success. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Or we can say I've been tasked by the nobility. We can threaten them. You better tell me what you know or else. Sure, we look real threatening in these clothes. Or we can pay. Or we can possibly really, really pay. I do look like part of the nobility, so there's a certain sense to choosing number 3.
I've been tasked by the nobility, and that's a serious matter. I'm not just anybody. Just the fact that I'm relying on you, a simple smelter, should be an honor to you.
Well, sir, thank you. I'll tell you how it is then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
All right, well, that worked out well. Volkmar. Hey, I don't see any cow. You said I passed right by him. I don't see one. Far away is this Volkmar? Not too far. Guess if you bought the stables, it makes sense he'd be out here somewhere.
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Well, it's a good thing I kept a weapon on hand, huh?
Let's do it then. You'll all die. I don't care how many of you there are. I'll hack you to pieces. And my dog will finally get a proper meal.
Whoa, a tough nut. Where are you going, cowards? You're mine.
Should have listened about that weapon, huh? Glad I didn't have to fight all of them. There's no way I was going to win that. Now, Volkmar.
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. With threats.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Aren't you ashamed to steal from the king?
And which king did I steal from exactly? Wenceslas or Sigismund? I didn't care, man. I earned some nice chink, and that was that for me.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
They counterfeit coins in there?
Yeah, I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something. But you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the Mint is... somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
I'm convinced Mint Master Vavak is somehow involved in the whole affair. I'm looking for proof.
No, I can't help you there. I never heard Buresh say nothing about Vavak. Now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please? I know I wanted to, you know, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let me go.
All right, people. What do we do here? Are we showing some compassion? Are we extorting him, or are we just being our usual cold-hearted selves? That is probably the smart choice, Jeff. I would imagine.
You deserve to die.
No, please, no! I'll repent, I swear. I'll give money to the Church of St. Barbara, anything.
Farewell.
Assholes try to kill me. I had to go kill Buresh too, but that'll probably get me in some kind of trouble or something. Almost certainly he's going to ambush me or send somebody after me. Alright, I think it's time we stopped being a noble. Let's suit up for battle.
Go! Quick!
This horse doesn't just have way more carrying weight, especially with that saddle, but quite a bit faster too. Which is nice, definitely nice. Alright, well. Looks like it does not have anything to do with this building, like I was figuring. Let's go see what we can see. Ah, must be that one. These guys be completely unrelated.
It was you shooting here.
For the love of Christ, someone's got killed.
Damn. Can't believe I missed that.
You're the one shooting here. Shame on you.
Throw all these things in our trusty PSEC lad. Well, this looks promising. Possibly. Thought I'd at least be able to examine it. Just make sure we didn't miss anything in here. Don't think we did. Alright, Let's keep moving further down this way, I guess. Really, that was it? Just the two? That feels a little suspicious. Just in case.
Well, well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground no one will hear you scream.
All right, here we go. Here's a good choice. Type exclamation VOTE space and the number 1 for the top option, number 2 for the second option, number 3 for the bottom option. The number 1 option is to ask if they're offering me something. Number 2 option is to tell them I need evidence against Vivak, or we can just take them on and attack. Seems like there might be a deal to be made, but kinda hard to trust this guy. You got about 30 seconds to vote. Probably less by the time you hear me say that. Well, number 1's probably more interesting. Number 3 probably more fun and safer. But let's see where 1 takes us.
Are you trying to offer me something?
If you're reasonable, I'd be willing to pay a tidy sum for your silence.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vivak von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
All right. Do we let them buy us off? Yes or no? Type exclamation BOTE space Y for yes. They can buy us off. Or N for no. You can't buy me. All right.
You can't buy me, Burresh.
That's the wrong answer.
He can't leave here alive! Finish him! Wanker! Get it? Bad luck! You wanna try me?
Tried and done. Now for you.
This is unbelievable.
What? No, you're not running away. You're talking to me. I can't talk to him? So I guess I just kill him? Thought for sure I'd be able to talk to him.
Get away with that weapon! Very good. Is that supposed to be a threat? What are you doing? Do you want to kill me, you fool?
Damn, he looks crazy. Look at him. Wow, he can take a beating.
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight! Huh? Huh? Ha! Huh? Ah! Huh?
Damn! He could take more than his heavily armored guards. Is he like... Is he protected with plot armor or something? He must be unkillable.
Oh, my stomach! I must have food.
Alright, we run into a bug or something here. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Maybe I'm supposed to just let him run away?
My stomach! I must have food poisoning. Ha!
No way you can survive this, right?
Oh, my stomach. I must have food poisoning.
Wait a minute. Let's try talking to him.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
All right. Will you talk to me now?
Very good.
I don't know. I think we might have to reload.
Get away with that! Don't aim at me! He shot me! He shot me!
Yeah, he's definitely unkillable. I didn't think about the free unarmed skill ups. I guess that's true. Maybe I just look around for... I could surrender to him. Here, let's just look around, see if we can find the evidence we need. I don't know what his deal is.
You bastard!
Will you talk to me now? Nope. Anything on these guys that might help?
Madman, what are you doing? Oh, my stomach! I must have food poisoning. These days, no one's ever really safe.
Oh. We're looking at more combat here, probably. Drop some of this junk.
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards. I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
Don't worry about Buresh. I'll deal with him later.
But...
I came to get evidence against Mint Master Vavak. Where can I find it?
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked. And only Master Buresh has the keys.
Leave that to me. I should take a look at the tools you're working with. A counterfeit coin die like that will surely be of interest to a lot of people.
What do you mean counterfeit? It's genuine. Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on, that's...
It's just the books you're after, isn't it? Well, so take them and go.
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you here.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The Mint Master would be angry.
Well, that's not at all suspicious now, is it? So, type exclamation VOTE space and the number 1 for the top option, number 2 for the second from the top, and so on. Top option, number 1, tell me more about this place. Number 2, medium difficulty, I'll take care of Vavak. Number 3, easy, I took care of the guards, intimidation. Or number 4, we can just tell them to suit themselves and we can leave. After taking the books, of course. I guess Boresh was supposed to run away, but he bugged, or me jumping in front of him stopped him or something. And then he bugged. But yeah, seems like he ran away, I guess. Seven? I'm not sure what 7 is.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up top?
I'm sure of it.
So, if he says the guards are gone...
Then we could... What do you think?
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Me neither. We're really...
Free! We're free!
Free!
Alright, well, they're free. Let's see what evidence we can find around here. Ah, 7 means I pick. Good one. Yeah, I guess we can't have you doing all the picking, huh? The way they talked about it, I thought it was going to be a difficult lock. Alright, well, I guess the book has the right evidence? Can't really read it very well, but yeah, looks like the right evidence to me. I think I came from that way. No, I came from that way. I'm not sure. Alright, well, I think we're done here. All I have to do is find my way back out. Should be easy. Maybe. Maybe not. One last time.
You deserve a kick in the teeth for what you've done. Get over here, or I'll call the guards.
Oh, screw you.
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
You lunatic! Oh,
Really? Huh.
Can't you see I'm not in the mood for this bullshit? Nah, get lost, or I'll make mincemeat out of your face.
hang on. Leave me alone. We'll forget about it. I won't say a word to anyone. Just go.
Alright. There. Now, hopefully, if it had bugged out and they were going to count that as a crime, it's not going to be reported now. Hopefully. I think, maybe. Now we got the evidence against Vavak. We can return to Rethard and get his help and finally conduct our rescue. Hopefully. They don't have any more hoops for us to jump through. This is... thinking about butchering it for the saddle, but I feel kind of bad. Plus, we've got plenty of groschen. All right, we got to go to Christian first.
Go! Quick! Go! Quick! Go! Quick!
Ooh, almost fell in that hole. That would have sucked.
Whoa! Whoa!
You must be the one that Christian sent, huh? Watch your head, then.
Good news, Christiane. Where are you at?
I got the evidence against Mintmaster Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
I had a bit of a disagreement with the guards, so I killed them.
Sacre! Well, I suppose it was to be expected someone would be guarding the secret mint. I hope that's all that happened.
No. That's all.
Thank God! There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the? It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vavak are absolutely clean! In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. But I'm afraid no matter what Master Buresh told you at the mint, no one will believe us.
Well, the books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Rittard's hands, Vivart won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people.
What?
If you take my meaning.
Oh. So, we become the counterfeiters, huh?
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint. Only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vavak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
Wow. All right. Anybody have a preference on this? We can agree to allow the counterfeiting to continue under new management. We can refuse, which might have some negative effects. Who knows? Maybe not. We can say that we can't promise that and decide later. Say it's too big of a risk. I'm no thief, which is an absolute lie. We are a thief. Or we can say that we just want to save Capon. I don't have a seventh option, so. All right, I think we're just going to go ahead and agree here. Hey, and as luck would have it, that's what Jeff voted for anyways.
Excellent. You won't regret it, but don't forget. You can blackmail Vivart with the evidence all you want, but leave the Path of Silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck. Maybe we'll see each other again. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
It would have been nice if we could have made a deal to get a cut, like 10%. And then every week we just get like 300 groschen or whatever 10% would be equal to. But the 625 up front isn't so bad, I guess. And it goes right along with our scoundrelish personality. Nope, I'm not stopping for the Inquisition right now. Thank you very much. Go throw all this stuff in our chest, get a good night's sleep, and then we get to go make the plan for rescue, I think. Suppose we can repair what little damage we may have taken as well. Alright, let's go turn in that bastard Vivak. We don't even actually know him, but, you know, whatever. He's surely not a good man.
Jesus Christ. Be praised. God be with you.
What the hell are you poking around here for?
I'm Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course, follow me. Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right after dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There is no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholding to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us, to paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mintmaster Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Really wish I would have cleaned up first. Feel very awkward being here looking like this.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be, although not on account of that ring.
Sir Gunslin.
Shimek? What's going on?
Minmaster Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right
Oh,
now?
this should be good.
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavar come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
A gunner?
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12 armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavark's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mintmaster what is being said about him.
The word is you're in league with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett. Together, you've been falsifying the mining records. 1/10 of the silver ingots disappears from the records and ends up in your pockets. That's a capital crime. The king won't let you get away with that, whether Sigismund or Wenceslas.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck, or come to an agreement?
Captain!
Sir!
This matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in private.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Hey, Speedo!
Gentlemen,
Oh,
I
thanks for
expect
the
you'll
follow.
keep this entire matter to yourselves, and I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner is far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait, we got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunzlin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right, so don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunzlin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oh, I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it at the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunzlin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Besides, I've got my spy coat on, which makes me hard to spot. I can deal with any locks, and if I come across anyone, I'll take him out without a sound or a trace.
Well, it looks like you know what you're doing, and that you've done it before. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Burgov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praggers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realised. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
Okay. Now, be entirely honest,
I'll say.
I would say that Rosa is the most attractive lady that I've seen in this game and seems to have the best personality. So before we go speak with her, we are going to have that bath.
Same to you.
We'll go get this bath right quick, and then we shall return to speak to the lady.
God bless.
Good day.
Get everything nice and washed up. How do we look? Ah, nice and clean.
What a view!
At your service, sir.
Now we can go speak to Lady Rosa. Perhaps win her fair heart. Most likely just get the information we need. I have a feeling she might not appreciate that look so much. So how about we go with this?
He sews like a master.
Good
but he's
to
still
see
just
ya.
a journeyman, so you'll get a better price. Give him a try.
You'll be trembling to the end of your days, and will pass.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Oh, that sultry voice. Why, yes, I am.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
Sure. I won't miss it.
Wait, though. We haven't got to the hard part yet. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You'll have to find it, and then there's a kind of How can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the catch?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Come with me? That seems a little too forward.
I'm glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours, but tell me, would you do it if you didn't need our help in return?
My lady, I'd help you any time.
Truly? In that case, you certainly won't refuse my request for a little service? But you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises. So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Interesting.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
He has like just the right amount of like confidence, flirtiness, and mystery. Yep. I think she's definitely the girl for Henry. Taking French leave. Hey, what is up, Malfus? Thanks so much for stopping by.
Good
well,
to see
it's
you.
probably been because we've been streaming more that it's been showing up more. Maybe also because we've been streaming more, you've been in here more just because we've had more streams, or I don't know. Maybe the channel's getting more popular. We are almost up to 6K subs now, which is cool. And we even got another follower on Twitch tonight. Thank you, Speedo, once again. Anyways, how was work and all that for you, Malfus? Everything go well, I hope? We'll finally get our rescue on. Old Loda, huh? I'm feeling like we go to Billany and maybe we just ride there from there. Maybe we'll even stay on the path, which is unusual for us, but maybe. Do we have everything we might need before we actually go? Plenty of arrows. We've got our Dagger of Astarte, which thirsts for souls. Probably not any better than any other dagger, but I like that it says that it thirsts for souls. And we've got plenty of food and booze. Plenty of Nighthawk potions. Enough poison at least. Oh, great. We're gonna have to... Oh, I don't know how this helps us at all. Hey, our strength is finally maxed. I do wish that there were more perks in this game, because it seems like for almost every skill and stat, by the time you max it out, you get every single perk. Kinda cuts down on the replay value, huh? And cuts down on the ability to build a specific way. I mean, I guess early on you can, but it seems like you mostly end up the same. Although it does have some skills that are exclusive, or exclusive with other skills, so you can only have one or the other. But anyways, just my thoughts on that. Kind of like that. More bleed is more good. But we're gonna go with that because I've been using the hammer more. Warfare, all right. Yeah. Hit or miss. Know what you mean in the restaurant industry. It really sucks whenever you train somebody, you get them all up to speed, after a few weeks or a month. It's like, okay, this one's probably gonna work out, and then they just stop showing up, or they start showing up late every day, or they show up maybe not sober. Stuff like that would happen quite a bit. All right, let's take that. Oh, we did get some levels in unarmed from all that unarmed fighting, huh? Okay. I think we're good to go. Energy's good. We could probably use some food, though. Good thing we have some. All right, and we're off. Happened last week. Yeah, it's kind of common in the industry, as I'm sure you know. I was thinking you might be working at a little higher end places than what I did, so maybe it was a little less common for you, but yeah. Seems to be common everywhere in the industry, at least from my experiences and the people I've talked to. All right, let's get a move on.
Go!
This horse
I do like that they added the ability to just have your horse follow paths and follow other people whenever you're doing, like, following quests. It's cool, it's convenient, makes sense. Ah, yeah. I could see that. I could definitely see that. I never worked in a kitchen where the head chef was a woman, but, you know, I did where, you know, like the restaurant manager and assistant manager were both women. And, yeah, a lot of times the guys would, well, have problems taking orders from them. They ignore them, stuff like that. Make sexist comments behind their backs. It could be a problem for sure sometimes.
Quick! Quick! Go! Go!
Okay, how we doing here? How we doing? All right, we're gonna take a right. Wow, we're getting really close to Malashov. Maybe we shouldn't actually go through Malashov. That might not be the best idea.
Quick!
Take a little jaunt through the forest. Hopefully not get clotheslined again.
Quick! Quick!
Ooh, don't hit the trees. Don't hit the trees.
Quick!
Ooh, wasn't 100% sure I was going to make that clearance, but glad that I did. All right, so where are you at? Where are you at?
Greetings.
Hustal!
Greetings. What do you need?
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashov are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's what he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick?
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Quinlan still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
I'm planning a certain enterprise. Something that the new lord of the castle certainly won't be happy about.
An enterprise, you say? I reckon it's best not to ask what that might be, eh?
That would be wise. And I need you to get fresh, fast horses ready for me.
That's quite a lot you're asking of me. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Quinlan, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
You ought to be. I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
Yeah, I can't say that I know a whole lot about French cuisine myself, except for the sauces. French sauces are freaking awesome. The various cream sauces and whatnot. Quite good across a variety of dishes, different kinds, different styles of dishes. Alright, so it looks like there's the chapel. Alright, Jeff's here about, and I think Ashy's about as well. Possibly lurking or AFK. Either of them could be. And I think we still have Speed 00 over here on Twitch lurking about as well. Okay, what were the instructions from here? Group of stones, right? Well, I see some stones over there. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's those up there. Suppose the direction would have been nice, but this is probably it. I think I was just supposed to go past the stones. Ah, shit, the stones are by the side of the road. Whoops. Thought I was just supposed to be able to see them from there. Well, let's return and start again. hear bees. Anybody else hear bees? Alright, so it must be this group of stones. Yeah, here we go. Here's the chapel. I was supposed to look through this. Okay. Yeah, I definitely hear the birds now. Friggin' forests in this game are awesome. They were in KCD 1 too. The ambiance and everything.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Stone cross. Ooh, I discovered an interesting site. Anyone spy a stone cross anywhere? Ah. So this way? Isn't this the way I came from? It had to be the other direction, right? Yeah, it had to be the other direction. I feel like that's the top, but I guess this is? Starting to feel like I chose the wrong way again. Have to go in the direction shown by the top of the cross, find another cross. All right, let's head back. I feel like I've definitely gone too far at this point for it to have been this way. Somehow I got turned around in the wrong direction. Okay. So the top has gotta be that one pointing this way. There's another stone cross around here somewhere. Man, I'm terrible with these directions. Oh yeah, top notch. Definitely the best of this type and style and kind of genre of game. So you got to get into like games that have a creepier ambiance, horror, or like something like that before you really get an ambiance that might be arguably better, at least from the games that I've played. Alright, well, let's try this direction, I guess. A map would have been nice. Don't think that helps. Alright, let's try this one more time. This has got to be the right direction. I'm just not seeing the cross. Maybe there's another cross here, and that's not actually the cross? Sure thought it was, though. That's gotta be it. Okay, let's see. Once I find it, I have to go in the direction shown by the top of the cross. Damn it, how am I missing this? Of course, I now look like I murdered somebody once again. Definitely doesn't take much in this game to come off looking like a psycho killer. At this point, I'm just kind of looking in desperation, I think. I'm already all the way back to the road.
Hail!
Well, it seems I'm probably not quite as clever as she thought I was. Where the hell can this cross be? Dragon bones follow the creek? Not sure what that means. Unless you just mean to follow the creek. If it had something to do with the creek, she could have said, follow the creek. Yeah, we've been doing all main story quests so far tonight, and we were just banging it out one after another until we got the... Aha! There's the cross. I found it. Finally.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Really? You gotta dig...
Ugh. A tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear.
Finally.
An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Roothards really left nothing to chance.
Now, I wonder if knowing that this is here, if you could just, as soon as you got to this province, just immediately come here and break in without doing any of the other stuff. Or if that's only there after you get the quest. Oh, I don't want to fall down there.
What do we have here? A ladder? In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. Just hope it can hold one attacker.
This does not seem safe.
Oh, damn it, that's cold.
Well, I discovered Malashov. I want to go back and check what was that other way real quick. Probably a dead end, because that's what they normally are. Yep, just a dead end. Okay.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthard's tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back.
I guess so. Okay, let's see. What do we need here? Don't I just have, I guess, not. Bring one of those. And one of these.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, no kidding. We gotta take the whole damn wall apart. Apparently so. But we're through. And we're trespassing.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto? Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
Oh, great.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund, and now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us,
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do? We've got Cabon. That'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
Keep the gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
Oh, Eric.
That's not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Little do you know he's right behind you.
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Poor boy.
Lord von Berghoff
Look who's
had
on
to
my
leave on
side.
important
Now to
business
find
for King
Capon
Sigismund.
and get out of here.
He took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Jeppo, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be...
Alright. Looks like it's time for a Nighthawk potion.
in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Aye, don't worry.
The rest of you know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. Don't drink too much.
Got it, Conrad.
Vitek, that cart is starting to get on my fucking nerves.
Coming right over here, aren't they?
And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take some food to our honored guests. I gave her the keys so I wouldn't have to fuck around
So,
with it myself.
who's going to take watch?
Well,
how about split? That might work.
Well,
But I'd rather talk
that's
about it
great.
over a pint of ale.
Good idea. And let's bring some dice. Whoever loses will take the night shift with Leipold.
You'd better get some rest then, because I'll wipe the table with you.
No, we'll see about that.
Hey, you two. Have you seen Lotzig and Dietrich?
Maybe they went to the village. Don't think so.
Damn it.
Before that messenger arrived and all that fuss started.
Maybe I should let it get darker. It's still pretty light out. Well, so much for waiting. I think we just have to get to this tower over here.
Fuck me.
Damn it. Maybe not that way. Well, shit. That didn't help.
It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones.
At least they're not really paying attention, I guess.
Damn! Shit!
All right, think we made it through. Y'all gotta remember that it's actually much darker than this. The Nighthawk potion's just allowing me to see in the dark. But, yeah. Just a reminder. Use your stones and poison the food. Poisoning the food might not have been a bad idea. I didn't think about that. Hey, what's up, Malfus? How you doing, my friend? Welcome home.
Finally! I won!
Hey, since Lord Von Burgo ain't here, why don't we invite that young gentleman what's locked up there to come and play with us? It was a lot of fun last time when Lord Von Burgo allowed us to take him out for a ride.
Book about naked worshippers. Sounds like a party.
To explain it to Lady Ophelia, and I don't want to do that. Besides, there's too many stairs. At least it's here.
Like there might be somebody
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing
right on the other side of that door. Maybe not. Oh.
Conrad sent us to keep watch here.
I think you're just holding up here. I'll ask him first thing tomorrow and see what he tells me.
Wait, Mark. We're on Conrad's blacklist, and ever since he yelled at you last time, I reckon we are too. So what do you say we help each other out a bit here? We'll hole up a bit downstairs, and you won't say anything to the captain about it.
Have no fear. We'll just have a little nibble.
Falling my way today.
Alright, I think they're coming this way. Hopefully go into the food, because they said nibble. Hopefully.
She's some third-rate daughter of
Shit.
some lord from...
Enemy in the fortress! Sound the alarm!
God damn it. Well,
The pillory's too good for you!
I guess I should have hid in the kitchen, but whenever they said food, I thought they were going to the kitchen.
Lord von Virgo, I believe.
Alright, looks like we'll be trying this again. At least this time we have a little bit better idea of what we're doing.
Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find get some sleep. You don't fall asleep during the night watch. I don't.
Think I'm being clever by doing this while they're still talking? Let's hope so. Alright, so this time we hide in here and let them go into the room. Yeah, poison the wine. Here, we'll put a little bit of herbicide in there. I don't know if they're actually going to drink it or not, but...
Seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
Bloody hell. Old Otto? He'd have you whipped for that.
You're right. I better keep our lord out of my mouth and stuff it with sausage instead. So let's dig in and make the best of Otto's fate.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Feel like I'm gonna get caught at any second. Come on. Looking for Rosa's book. I would definitely like to make a good impression on her. What the hell is that? Hope that's not the alarm. I think I might have failed to find her book. We're getting a cutscene already.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Hey, escape on! We found him!
Good God, Henry.
What are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Oh, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
They know in the fortress now that something's up, but we can handle it. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I'll have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What the fuck?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
It's not chivalrous enough for his lordship, eh? Are you kidding me? I'm saving your life if you didn't notice. Or do you think this is some kind of fucking game?
Well, in my opinion...
Fuck your opinions! No! Just no! I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passageway. Or it'll fall on our heads.
What's gonna fall on us, damn it? If I got in that way, we can get out, too. It's completely safe. So stop acting like a madman and let's go.
I can't do it. I'm afraid of small, dark spaces. Ever since that tower fell on me in Nabokov, and I was stuck under the ruins, I just can't. I'm sorry, Henry. There has to be another way.
Have you come up with some ingenious plan for getting out of here? If so, I'd really like to hear it.
What do I know? We could maybe break down the gate.
Un moment. Henri? You said that von Bergov left. Is that not so?
Yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply have no other choice.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
Thanks, Henry. I feel better already.
A nice piece. And what do you have for me? Merci mille fois. Now I will show them just what a Cavalier Vauquelin Brabant is.
Good work, Henry. What now?
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway.
So how do we make sure that it's clear? What do we...
You watch the stairs.
Why's that?
Now you're gonna get it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Frickin' really?
Exit stone.
Look out!
Shit, I can't.
Prepare to fight! Show your stuff!
Et voilà! Keep it up! Oh, Jesus! Do you call that so fighting? He's dead!
Y'all are supposed to be waiting up here. What the hell are you doing, guy?
Come on, man!
Glad you're not helping me.
Damn it! This one! My stomach!
Okay, that was bullshit. Oh, we're gonna wait upstairs and you signal us. Alright, well, I guess we're not stealthing anymore. We're just smashing our way through everything.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway.
Let's try this again.
I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
Now you're gonna get it.
Exit stone.
More of you coming? No. Not yet anyways.
I'll be right there! I'll get you! Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. Bad luck.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Do you call that sword fighting?
Punishment by the blade, my favorite.
Send my greetings to the devil.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go.
All right. Enough screwing around.
To the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
I've got a dueling sword recipe. It's not better than the sword that I have, though. Oh, they're already dead from the poisoned wine. Oh, so what? Now nobody else is coming?
You're mine! You
Now I'll show you.
I can't see it! We gotta got you, you whoreson! Show your stuff! Jesus! I'm hit!
All right, now I want that damn book. Where's it at? There more of them?
Huh? Go to hell!
don't think I won't cut you to pieces!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard! You wanna try me?
There's too many bodies to get by. Well, the If we go and look at it, where's it at? Crafting. I don't know. This, I don't know how to tell what tier something is. But I got the dueling longsword right there. And the damage is 174, 182, 34. And my weapon right now is... Oh, okay, I guess maybe it is slightly. Maybe because this needs repairs. Okay, maybe it is slightly better. But I didn't search for a game and a half for this to trade it out. I feel like I'm doing pretty well with it anyways. Alright, where are they at? Come on. Don't tell me I've defeated the entire garrison already. Where's the stable?
The horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Capon the signal.
Hmm?
The horses aren't here anymore. Oh, that's hilarious. Not any guards left. Alright, I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to be waving this. There we go.
Now we just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
Gonna be reinforcements coming? Watch them not be able to get past all the dead bodies. Oh, here they come. Open the gate. The gate controls should be on top, right? I believe. Shit, maybe not. I don't know where the gate controls are. Maybe I just lift the bar. Woohoo! Finally, our 3-part series of rescuing Capon is finished.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France. He, monsieur, was surely brave, and fortune favors the brave. Yeah! Free at last!
Arrow in the chest.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant.
So then Mastercraft depends on how well you do during the crafting
do
process.
Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not talented in the art of conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's your plan, Sir Baron?
An heroic deed about which hordes shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in the famous Battle of Arezzo.
But what would you do now?
What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate Le Roi Wenceslas.
Aren't you overdoing it a bit? We don't have the resources for a mission like that.
De ne sais qu'excuses, but means. I know many important people in Vienne itself who owe me favors. It will suffice to pull a few strings.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanish's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see what happens next. But the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk. We should spur the horses on. God knows, they might be hot on our heels.
All right, well, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out.
Damn, I've wandered off somehow. I should get back
I'm
to
not even
Hans.
on a horse. They didn't even put me on a horse. What the hell? Anyways, I appreciate you coming and hanging out, Jeff, and at least you got to see the rescue here now, finally.
Whoa. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
The Brabant's right. The war must be won. By whatever means. Burn down 2 of Sigismunds' villages for every one of ours he burned down. And a dozen for Scallis.
Exactement. And I would be all for attacking La Dalmatie. I would like to visit there sometime. Yeah.
Oh man, these Nighthawk potions are so helpful when you're sneaking around in the dark, but they frickin' suck during the day. Everything's so glaring. Oh, balls. The Lords of Lorespire! Victory is surely won now.
The bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
All Sir Hans's fault.
no sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Berghoff was behaving oddly right from the start. But we had no idea what was behind it. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka? He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabors. Why Rabors? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family. the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Bergov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know exactly who to send. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away, and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Favak, and you don't know how to use it? Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
T'inquiète. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuttenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
Oh, that was a bit serendipitous. Feels like we may
I want to go and see Rosa
be
when I'm in town.
Approaching the end.
No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Ooh, Rosa. This frickin' Nighthawk potion. A nice war axe would be cool if I come across it, but to be honest, I'd be more interested in a war hammer or a raven's beak. I've been putting those to pretty good use here lately.
A fine day, praise the Lord.
Watch out!
Alright, let's go drop off whatever we need to in here. May also need to get some rest. Then we're gonna take a bath. Go and see the lovely Lady Rosa. And that'll probably be it for the night.
What now?
Capon, up here.
Alright, I think we're about ready to head out for that bath. Really do wish they had a repair all for this. It'd be nice and convenient. Only a small gripe, though. Oh, I gave them 2 of my swords. Damn it. I'm gonna have to... Well, I was only actually using 1 of them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to replace 1 of my swords. They did not return them. Thieving little bastards. Alright.
Fine wares here. Quality merchandise.
Quality goods here.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Hey, you.
Get to looking nice and spiffy.
Greetings.
Just a second. Let's read that book before we actually give it to her. Wedding toast. Unfortunately, I don't know the bride, so I can't congratulate her groom. And knowing the groom too well, neither can I congratulate the bride. Not bad. Jeez, we got a good sense of humor. Yep, I knew Rosa was the girl for Henry. On innocence, a young man tenderly embraces his beloved and asks, "Am I your first lover by any chance?" "Could be," she replies. "I thought I'd seen you somewhere before." Not bad, not bad. Thinking is not knowing. A certain Gutenberg gentleman once visited an old charlatan and wanted to know his fate. The charlatan examined his palm carefully and said to him, "I see you are the father of 2 children." "You're mistaken," he shook his head. "I am the father of 3 children." "It is you who are mistaken," smiled the charlatan. Oh, funny, funny. All right, pretty good.
Hail Mary.
Hear tidings of what is happening in our city. Just as
I took a wrong turn somewhere, didn't I? Seems like. Oh, damn it. That's not where I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be going... Yeah, here. Yep, it's not the red bee anymore. I was still following the red bee.
I apologize.
You know already. The foundations of a new cathedral.
Ah, here we go.
Good to see you.
Sure. Good to see you too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well. Ah, there she is.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favourite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it? Thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
See, the writing seems familiar. The author really isn't holding back. What do you like about it?
While reading it, I thought the writing style seemed familiar.
Really?
Well, yeah. As if I knew the writer himself. Or herself.
Women writing books. Come now.
Why not? I bet they would write better than many men.
Such audacity.
More like experience. I once helped with copying. Most of it was boring drivel.
I can imagine. A person does all that work to learn to read and write, but then they sit you down at a table to copy the works of others for the rest of your life.
Waste of time, right?
Not just time, above all, talent.
Hold on. Who wrote this then?
I did. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
I've been through quite a bit, but I never thought of writing it down.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
There are heaps of stories about men. So I propose one about a woman.
All right, a woman then. But I'd need to know more about her.
Such as...
Tell me one trait that is important for you. What would impress you in a girl?
I think above all that she should be clever.
And isn't that rather detrimental for a girl?
To the contrary. Clever girls are far more entertaining than dumb hens.
So you simply divide us all into clever girls and dumb hens?
Why do you make everything about yourself? I thought you wanted to write, not quarrel.
Very well. Forgive me. But it wouldn't hurt to choose your words a bit more carefully. But if the lady in our story is clever, should she employ her wits for good or evil?
I'm for good intentions. If we come up with an interesting woman, it would be a shame to write her as evil.
I agree. Too bad it's only on paper. I'd like to meet our lady in the flesh. Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch, especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
Imagine a beautiful lady is standing before you, and you are courting her. What would you do?
I'd rather keep what I do to myself. But how about something like this?
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward. Go on, read it. I want to hear what you think of it.
About an eloquent lady and a bad dancer. Third one? Yeah, I guess it is. It is known that anyone can point out someone's shortcomings and bring shame upon them, but only few can point out someone's faults in such a way that the unfortunate person notices them without causing public ridicule. I will tell you of a lady who mastered this art. She was not only clever and quick in speech, but also young and beautiful to look at. When she appeared in society, men flocked to her. The young men asked her to dance and offered her arms. The older ones asked for her hand in marriage and offered what little the old men could still give to the young lady. Suddenly, a young man asked her to dance. He had a handsome face and fine manners, so the lady accepted his proposal. After a few steps, however, she realized that she had made a big mistake. The dancer seemed to have 2 left feet. He stumbled, tripped, almost fell several times, and despite his apologies, the lady found dancing with him a torture. The other dancers noticed this and began to whisper and point in their direction. Any other would have embarrassed him with indiscriminate words. She might not even have told the other ladies to watch out for such a loser. Not the lady in my story. What does it matter if he's a bad dancer, she said to herself. Others may dance with ease, but they also drink with it. Indulge in dice, and fight girls. And like girls? Fight girls. We'll say fight girls. Better a bad dancer than a good drinker. So she smiled and said out loud for all to hear, "Young sir, how I would love to keep dancing with you, but I wore the wrong shoes today. They're pushing me so hard that I can't go on. Please escort me out into the fresh air." Her dancer quickly understood what she meant by that remark and hurriedly walked with her to the door. Everyone present thought that perhaps she was going to give him a hard time at the door, or give him a well-deserved slap. The lady and her dancer, however, did not return to the entertainment that evening. Ooh. Alright. An okay story, I guess.
So what about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
Too bad there aren't more books like this. If there were, I might end up turning into a scholar.
Really? I'll take that as the highest possible compliment. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
Oh, it's
Pretty
pretty,
good.
really. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the help. I really enjoyed it.
Well, so did I. And for that matter, you're an interesting girl, and I'd like to get to know you a little better.
No beating around the bush. How about that? Please do stop by sometime. I wager it will be enlightening for both of us. Perhaps I can show you my collection of hunting trophies.
All right. We got the Lady Rosa achievement, apparently. Or book achievement. All right. Well, I do believe that is going to be it for tonight, folks. Thank you all so much for showing up, hanging out. It was good times. It was good times. We finally finished our 3-part series on saving Lord Capon. And now all we have to do is go and spy on Sigismund, which means that sometime in our next stream or next 2 streams, I actually think our next stream is probably going to be just side missions because we found a ton of side missions that seem pretty interesting. Lost Honor, Ransom, the 5th Commandment, and the Mouth of Hell. Yeah. So I think we might just stick to side missions mostly next stream. But the one after that, that'll be tomorrow's stream. But the one after that, we'll probably get to the King's Gambit and get to actually see Sigismund, if not actually meet him. I would like to thank our Patreon Senior Council member supporters, Sam H, jpinnegar. I appreciate y'all for supporting us at such a high level on Patreon. I'd like to also thank Random, Nathan, Simeon, and Malfus the Swift for supporting us at various levels on Patreon as well. And I would like to thank our YouTube channel membership subscribers for supporting us with Lorespire channel memberships. Those would be poopSMASH, Greg R, Malfus the Swift again, jpinnegar again, Genevra Izzo, and Random. And I'd like to thank Speed 000 or 000 for being our first Twitch follower in quite some time. Outside of the community, of course. You have a good night, Malfus. Appreciate you being here. Hope that your morrow goes well. Thanks for the tips, as always, Ashu. Yeah, maybe I'll work at trying to make that tier 4 longsword later tonight after I finish editing this video if I have time. But anyways, I'm going to catch y'all later. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow night. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends.